Hi guys, welcome back to Dinner Made Easy with Dina. Today we're going to be putting together some breakfast burritos. These are a really great go-to breakfast, and I'm going to make up a batch so that we can put them in the freezer and have them available whenever we want them. So stay with me. These are going to be very easy to pull off and put together, and I'm going to show you just how to make that happen. So today we're going to be making two kinds of the breakfast burritos, one with breakfast sausage, and I'm just using the regular pork sausage, and the other with bacon. So we're going to go ahead and get our bacon started, and I'm going to cook this bacon on a cookie sheet. That way I don't have to worry about a great big mess, and I can get that going as I'm getting some of the rest of the parts of these breakfast burritos going. I'm just going to be laying strips of bacon on my parchment paper on top of a cookie sheet. You can do this part ahead of time if you want to. You usually keep bacon in the freezer so that it's readily available anytime we need bacon for, say, BLTs or salads or even the breakfast burritos. But unfortunately, I've used all the bacon that I had in the freezer, so we're going to go ahead and cook some up today. So then I'm going to put this in the oven at 425, and it takes about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the thickness of your bacon and how your oven heats up and all that. And you can cook the bacon to your desired tenderness. I like mine crispy, so we go for crispy. Okay, so there we have it. I'm going to go ahead and pop this into the oven. The next thing I'm going to do is take my bag of O'Brien hash brown potatoes. You can make these from scratch if you want to. I just didn't feel like it, so I decided I'd use the frozen ones. And I'm just pouring the whole bag into, I'm using a cake pan. You can use a cookie sheet, whatever you like there. And I'm going to put a little olive oil in with the potatoes so they don't stick. And also I'm going to add some seasoning. Okay. I'm going to use a little black pepper. Now we're going to have lots of seasoning from all the meats that we're going to put into our breakfast burritos. So we're going to be a little bit careful with how much salt we use today. I'm also going to use some of the garlic. This is the freeze-dried garlic, and I picked this up at Costco. I don't know if they still have it or not. I haven't really looked, but it's fantastic. If you have never tried it, it's really good. The next season I'm going to go with is some of the Dena'S caramelized onion butter. This is amazing. If you haven't tried it, you guys really need to try this. It's got a great flavor. So we're going to add a little of this onto our potatoes. And keep in mind that this does have salt, so I'm not going to add regular salt to this. We're going to put a little paprika. And then I'm just going to take my hands and stir it all together. This is going to go into the oven that the bacon's already in at 425 until these guys are done. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our sausage cooking, and I'm going to go ahead and cook that in a skillet and get that thing rolling here. And by the time the sausage is done, the bacon should be ready to come out of the oven as well. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the video, hit the thumbs up for me. Leave a comment. Let me know how you make your breakfast burritos. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it means a lot to me, and it helps me a whole bunch. Okay, so I went ahead and I pulled the sausage out of the pan because we opted to add some extra onions. So we're going to go ahead and saute these onions and get them cooked up where they're translucent. And then we're going to add our egg mixture to this. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. There we go. Now we're going to let these cook on about a medium heat here. And I'm going to go crack some eggs. So I'm thinking that we're going to go ahead and do maybe 10 eggs. Let's see where that gets us. Because we have quite a bit of sausage and bacon cooked up. And we want to make sure that we got enough of everything to fill those burritos up. And we had one egg that was cracked, so we're not going to use that one. And these are just your extra large eggs from the grocery store, but whatever eggs you have will work. 2, 4, 6, this is 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and use this one because I can't see putting one egg in the refrigerator. Doesn't make sense, does it? And then we're going to add a little milk, and I'm adding my evaporated milk because I just had a little bit left in the can. So I thought, you know, why not? And this is going to make the eggs rich and creamy. So we're going to just beat these eggs up and get them ready to go into the pan as soon as those onions are done. I have a hard time doing this without holding the bowl. So let's just pick it up. There. Now let's go over and check on our onions. Onions are starting to soften up, but we want to cook them just a little bit more because we want nice tender onions in these. In the meantime, I'm going to step over here and I'm going to chop up this bacon. Okay, it looks like we're getting ready to go ahead and put those eggs in with the onions, and we're going to start putting it together here in just a moment. We're using a non-stick pan, which is really nice when it comes to scrambling eggs. Now, if you like a little zip in your breakfast burrito, you could add some hot sauce in here if you like, or some peppers. If you like it a little spicy, add some jalapenos in here. This is the time to do it, and those would be really, really tasty. If you don't like it spicy, don't worry about it. Do it the way you enjoy and the way your family enjoys. But it's not a difficult recipe to pull together. I think the most challenging part is going to be rolling those burritos. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add these hash browns right into the scrambled eggs. And we're going to turn our burner off because we're done cooking it. Let's stir those hash browns in. Oh, that looks yummy already. So we're going to put some of our mixture into the pan we have the hash browns in. And we're going to make some with bacon and some with sausage. You could do it all together if you like. My mom's not a sausage fan, so we are going to do hers with just bacon. Okay, we're going to do the rest with sausage. So I'm going to go ahead and put the sausage in. Get that all stirred in. Ooh, it smells really, really good. And like I was saying before, if you like your burritos a little spicier, get a jalapeno, cut that up and throw it in right about now. You can cook it if you want to with your onion, or you can just chop it up and throw it in while it's still a little crunchy. Now we're going to go ahead and put our bacon in this side. We're going to combine that. There we go. Now we're just about ready to start assembling our burritos. I'm going to take the tortilla and I'm going to put, I have 5 of them here. I think that's what I'm going to start with. And I'm going to put them on a paper towel. And I'm going to put them in the microwave for about 10 to 15 seconds, just so that they're nice and soft, so that I can roll them without any tears. Okay, they're warm, and I think that's good. Those are nice and pliable. So we're going to try 2 at a time and see how it goes. Okay. So I'm going to put, that's probably about a half a cup. And maybe a little bit more. It's a guessing game in the beginning here. Just a little cheese. And then we're going to fold them from the outside edges over and then just roll those. Just like that. And now what I'm going to do with those, I'm going to wrap these in saran, and then I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag so that they don't get freezer burnt. Because these are going to go right into the freezer so we can enjoy them when we're in a hurry or we just don't feel like cooking breakfast, but we're hungry. There we go. Let's see if we can repeat this without having things fall apart. Oh, that's the key, right? You don't want it falling apart. Okay. There we go. And I just want to make sure I get those corners tucked in good and roll it. There we are. There. Okay, so we have 5 of the bacon burritos. I'm just going to take a piece of saran and I'm going to roll it right up. Tuck that in, tuck that in. There we go. I'm going to slip it into the Ziploc, and that's going to protect it from freezer burn. We don't need freezer burn after we worked so hard getting our breakfast burritos ready. Me and saran wrap have a love-hate relationship. I'm sure I'm not the only one. There we go. And you know, thinking about the kids going back to school, this would be a great go-to for your breakfast for the kids. You know, just pop it in the microwave and send them on their way. At least you know they've had a good breakfast. Okay. And there we are. So we've got these ready. And I'm going to go ahead and pop these into the freezer. Okay, here we go with our sausage burritos. So we're going to be assembling the sausage burritos the same way that we assembled the bacon burritos. I did get the medium size tortillas for this project, but I would next time get the larger ones. I think they're much easier to handle. Okay, so we have a little bit of our breakfast combination stuff here that we made our breakfast burritos with. So what we're going to do with this, we are going to make some breakfast bowls. So we don't have to worry about going to the store. So I'm just going to put them in our little freezer containers and add some cheese over the top. Like that. And let's see if I have enough of this. I have a little sausage gravy, so I'm going to add just a little of that over the top. Like that. And we're going to do the same thing with the next one. This is a good way to not have to waste your extra burrito mix. We don't want to throw that away. It's too good to throw it away. Okay. Okay, I think we got most of it out of the pan there. And we're going to put some cheese in. Just like that. And the rest of our gravy that I made this morning. There we go. Right over the top. And that's going to make a really delicious breakfast as well. So there you have it. We made our breakfast burritos this morning, and we took our leftover mixture and we made a couple of breakfast bowls as well. This was a great idea, so we didn't have to worry about going back to the store for more tortillas. Thanks again, you guys. Have a wonderful day, and I appreciate you joining us.